Nice for... Hey, what's up, guys? I'm out here in Quartzsite, and it's just kind of the end of the day. We got the sun sinking into the mountains back there, and I just wanted to make a quick video. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a background of where I come from and what I used to do before I went camping all the time. So originally I'm from like northern Wisconsin. I was born in Green Bay, and I worked in construction, mainly doing like electrical work for like almost 20 years. And for the past 8 years, I had my own company, and that was like, it was fun. I had lots of cool customers, restaurant people. Oh gosh, I knew like everybody in town. So I just thought, having no kids and never being married, I just wanted to enjoy life a little bit instead of always be on call whenever the phone rang, because I was just Johnny on the spot all the time. So I thought, hey, why don't you just, call it quits and enjoy your life a little bit more than just working away every single day. So that's what I kind of did. I ended up buying like this huge building like 7 years ago, and it really kind of consumed 100% of my time. If I wasn't working somewhere else, I was really just busting my butt trying to get my building for sale. So I just wanted to make a little video of what I just recently sold, because I just wanted to enjoy life a little bit more than just working 24/7 almost. So this is what I enjoy doing now. I just like riding around looking for some gold and riding around in my toy hauler and just enjoying the West Coast for a little while, because I haven't seen a lot of this stuff, especially off-road. Like, it's one thing to fly over and see all this cool stuff, and you never really get to fully enjoy it until you get off-road and take a little extended vacation sometimes. If you're not happy in life, sometimes you just gotta cut loose and just, I don't know. Having this camper thing has really changed my outlook on life, that's for sure. I'm much happier, and I mean, how can't you be? When you're out in the middle of nowhere like this, there's like plants all over the place. So anyways, all right. And also, I think I might make my videos slightly shorter. I mean, keep them maybe under 20 minutes or so. And right now in Quartzsite, I've got like tons of stuff like recorded on my GoPro. And I don't know if it's worth like really throwing all and everything online. But I just wanted to make a little video of where I come from. All right, here we go. So this is the last day of me living in this building that I painted I don't know how many times, but it was quite an experience. Just to make it look aesthetically a little better looking. So I'm walking around to the front of this place, and this is a really busy alley typically. I'm filming this in the early morning hours, when it's a little quieter and less busy. But I replaced all these windows, and here's the front view. I had some steps coming off the side of the building. There's a nice little walking path right there, which is convenient when you have a dog. And this is kind of built on a little slope, so it's kind of hard to work on. I had to rent a bucket truck to paint some of this and replace all these windows up high, because that's about almost 25 feet up, something like that, 30 feet high. So as I'm walking in the front door here, I really wanted people to walk in here and say, wow, look at this place. And hopefully I achieved that, because from top to bottom, I remodeled everything you see. I mean, this was like totally 80s when you walked in here. So I painted the ceiling, added new lights and fans. I exposed this brick wall here, added a lot of heating and cooling, ductwork, and mainly just put a ton of time into this floor. And here I added just a simple little room for storage or whatnot. I figured this could possibly be like a coat room if you had like an event or something like that. But I hung a bunch of ceiling tiles and repurposed those as a whole bunch of trim. So as I come into this other little room here, I added this barn doors all over, and I added a double bathroom with 2 sinks and 2 separate bathroom facilities here. And over here, this kind of goes into the main area. I tried to keep this door because this door was probably from, like, I think the 40s. It said something about a private eye company or a detective company out of Madison, Wisconsin. So I figured that should probably stay because it fit perfect in that opening, and there's no reason to replace any of that. So, okay, so here's my basement. Okay, there's nothing special going on. It's just a typical large basement. I just epoxied the floors and I painted the walls, added new lights, and this was just a great storage area. I just stored all my extra stuff down here. There was an extra bathroom, so there's 4 bathrooms in this building. Here's my washing machine, and I didn't have a dryer because I always hung dry everything, and it seemed like my clothes always lasted longer. So this is a little boiler room. There used to be a boiler in there I took out. And here's my water heater, brand new. This used to be the old coal room here, where they would throw coal in the boiler from back in the 30s and 40s. But nothing too crazy going on down here, just typical old boring basement. And here's my little door. This thing swings down to close off the basement to the upstairs. That's the only way I could figure out a door for some steps like that. And this brings you up into where these steps, there used to be steps here too, that went all the way upstairs, and I tore that down because it was kind of blocking this beautiful big interior brick wall. So I just wanted to kind of do some more accent work, so I tore down a whole bunch of stuff, added lots of lights and outlets and all this wood all over the walls. So I had access to a whole bunch of wood and a bunch of stain, so I just stained up this whole wall and made it look like a bowling alley almost. And here is this beautiful brick wall that was covered with 2 layers of stud drywall. So I had to tear down all that, and then I added a whole bunch of these rolling barn doors all over the place. What else here? Yeah, nothing too much, just a whole bunch of remodeling. It takes forever to do stuff like this. And okay, so here's like another just huge storage area. This is kind of my middle room. This is like right in the center of the building. And okay, so this is like another storage area with the exterior windows. These were the original windows from the 30s, so I figured I may as well keep those, and I just hung a bunch of like wood up because I didn't want to do drywall anywhere. I just did wood everywhere. But I just love these old windows because they were probably like 6 or 7 feet tall. So I thought those should probably stay as well. And okay, so as I'm heading out into my garage area, I got my wood burning stove, got this big beautiful window that lets in light, my workshop's there. And yeah, this is my actual real garage. So this was like probably 3,000 or 4,000 square feet. I got these big giant windows. I love those windows. And then I put like window coverings so you could close those if you wanted it super dark in there. And here's where my little machine shop used to be. Just this large storage area. I insulated all the ceilings, all the exterior walls were insulated just to keep it super warm. I epoxied all these floors. And yeah, it's just a great place. I love these big windows. I wish I had more windows, but it's let in plenty of light because this was just, I love natural light. And then here's all my steps. My steps that I hated so much about this building. And I don't think my dog liked them either. Because every time you forgot your keys or your wallet, you had to walk up the stairs and then back down the steps. So, okay, so this is just a big unfinished room that I just insulated just to keep it warm. And this is the landing where my steps used to come upstairs from the downstairs. And I just installed a little bit of wood flooring there. Okay, so now this is my main area. As you come upstairs, this is my large, just huge room for no reason. I had like absolutely nothing in this room. It's just a whole bunch of carpet though. I just hated vacuuming because vacuuming this room took like almost a half hour. So here's my little tiny office that I ran my construction company out of. And around the corner here, I added some kind of decorative wood because at nighttime, if I had the lights on, you could see this out the window as you drive past. And here's my little view of not much. It's not very scenic. I added a little bit of wood for my dog to lay on. Got this beautiful interior wall that I wish was never painted white. But anyways, this is my little bedroom as we're flying through here. Here's the view of my bedroom right out here. Nothing too crazy. And as I'm heading out of my bedroom, this is kind of my living room. Okay, this is where it all happened. Here's my little bathroom that I remodeled. This is just completely 100% different than what it used to look like. And this kitchen wasn't even existent. When I moved in here, there was absolutely nothing here. So I added some ceiling tiles to wrap all the cabinets with. I did some butcher block countertops. Did some oak flooring. And it just added just the sink, the stove, my little tiny fridge. And here's my little living room. I had like 2 or 3 couches in here. And here it just goes into a big circle back into that little dark room covered in wood. And that's about it. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The sun's starting to go down a little bit. Maybe if I turn around. Okay, yeah, that's way better. But you can't see the sunset. But this is what I just love. I just love this time of day. Probably for a good hour or so, this sun is always like, there's light behind the mountain. And it just keeps changing colors. And that's what I love seeing. And does it really get any better than that? That's pretty sweet. Anyways, I hope you guys keep having a great day. I'm going to keep putting out little videos here and there. So stay tuned and keep having a great day. All right. I'll talk to you soon.